Yeah, they suck. Would you like to see a recap of the events of Bioshock? Yes, actually. Previously on
They told
Bioshock.
me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
Oh.
There ain't no
Jesus.
Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them.
I didn't save them. I killed them all in my playthrough. Now I do it again. So I wonder. Oh man. I guess I gotta go back and try to force myself to play. But I mean, I guess now we know how Bioshock ends.
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre right there. You saved them? Yeah, I killed them all. They're evil, man. Oh, is this Paris? Yeah.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
am I
No,
playing as her?
I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Nothing good to paint today. I mean, you're not really painting. Bonjour. Ooh, looking good.
Bien le bonjour.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Hello. Good day.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
She just knows everyone, doesn't she?
Bonne journée.
Buongiorno.
Bonjour.
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 Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies.
Says a man can't have a drink with two beautiful women. Oh.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth. I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise. Oh, dommage.
Stay away from the creepy clowns, alright? That's rule number one.
Mademoiselle.
Bonjour. Il va falloir que tu me guides.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Oh, I love baguettes. Oh, look at that. Just a couple of cats hanging out.
le ciel est bleu, et Roquefort, Camembert, Brie de Meaux, les meilleurs.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
It's just picture perfect. Such a nice change of pace, not having to blow everyone's heads off. Wait,
Pourquoi pas les deux?
the bird or the cage? Why not have both? Alright. This is starting to seem a little fishy.
Sally? Sally! Come back!
Make sure you look both ways before you go in the street. Oh, is that the twins? Looks like
Sally,
the
wait!
twins.
Come back! Come back!
Or not the twins, but I'm calling them the twins.
Wait! Sally, stop!
Come back!
Sally, where are you going?
She's gonna be an Olympic runner. Oh,
Sally, hold on!
Come back!
oh, Sally, where'd you go?
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
That's the tower. And that's probably supposed to be the songbird. Hate those kind of sounds. Oh,
Go away. It wasn't my fault.
it was your fucking fault. Are you kidding me?
I didn't do anything!
Just crank it up to 2,000 degrees.
No! It wasn't my fault. Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
I'm getting all wet. I know. It's hot in this room. Very sweaty.
Empty. Empty
Who the fuck is Lonnie?
What are the odds?
What's the holdup?
Just having a bit of
Oh.
a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
But this here,
Had to be done.
that's Comstock, right?
Everything
Yeah.
that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky. But that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Do I have to?
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
I don't know anything what's going on.
Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
See, I wonder, I would assume there's going to be combat in this DLC, so what, is she going to just magically become some sweet-ass gunslinger? Or having not fired a single weapon at all infinite?
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me!
Jeez.
Then how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up at the same place, I don't see the harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Are you kicking me out? Merci.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Oh, excuse me.
Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris.
But at least you got your pinky.
And you're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
I'll do my best.
Frankie. And you leave me what? You think
I don't want to have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
I hear you gossiping about me. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
No one's talking about you, alright? Take it easy.
I can change, sugar. I can. Just give me...
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecian urns and don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them.
Now, let's get his lockpick.
Oh no,
Lockpicking
God,
can
I should
be
do
easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Oh shit. That's not good.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Okay, press F to probe a neutral pin, open the lock. A red pin will open the lock. Sound alarm. Easy. So G to use the medical kit. It's kind of cool how they changed the mechanics.
I'm here to tell you about Peter the parasite.
Something fresh.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent.
Cool.
Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins. But it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
A stealthy approach is safer and more efficient. Sneak up on foes and perform melee attack. You're spotted, get out of sight, keep quiet.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your pocket. You know this word. Empathy. You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. All right, poison. What was that?
There was definitely a guy over this way, right?
What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
Young lady, come out here this instant.
You don't know me?
You'll find no handle.
Oh, I can reuse those darts too. Ooh, and I can have other guns. Okay. She's gonna become a badass gunslinger. No big deal. She's only sleeping. She won't wake up, right?
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. Criminal dealings? Ha!
Yeah, this is weird, but I really like it. Seems pretty neat.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant.
Oh, we don't want to do this. Hey, we do.
Are you in the know?
I am.
There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism.
That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for coal.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Listen, let's stop interrupting her. Oh, I should have bought. Oh, I can buy lockpicks and more crossbows.
Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960 with Booker, when you drowned Son.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense. But now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right. If we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Oh, we gotta find the lockpick first. That's cool.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Peeping Tom.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
That'll be a cool one. Looks like I get a ton of uses out of it too. Oh,
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
come on for you.
I closed it. No, I don't want to check, but I'm telling you, he is closed. I know real well how these buyers think. I get into their heads, they never even see me coming.
Oh yeah? Good thing your buddy's body disappeared.
What did you mean before when you said you were in...
Who is it? Better check. Better check.
Oh, so that's how you go invisible.
I'll look everywhere.
Except right behind you. Wha-bam! What does that mean? Probing a blue pin will open the lock and knock free a noise maker. Okay, what is a noise maker? You acquired a noise maker device, making sure it's equipped and fireable. Fire it at the windows to the right to draw the splicers from your path. Oh, it's a different type of ammo.
It's a superb life, children. If you never, ever... Are you hiding, child?
Come on! What are you running away for?
Okay, so it's just a different equipment in the weapon menu.
Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But but I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
That's me, Mrs. Sassy.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Think he's gonna be angry if I step in front of him? Ah. Can't leave anyone.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy.
Shit.
The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. Now I can't hurt him.
Welcome to the Circus of Values!
I could keep my distance, but if I watch myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy. Hello? Are you there?
Don't you know what you're doing to me? Where are you? Where are you?
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets you in without a kind word from the boss.
Come back here! Stop acting up! I forbid it!
It's gonna be fine. No one has to know I was here.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water. Something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong.
And it's locked.
Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Hey, buddy.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this?
God, Big Daddy.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
This has turned into such a weird game. We get it, you suck, turret. Really? 2 lockpicks? We're just gonna leave it. I don't want to waste my lockpicks on that, especially if there's something better.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan.
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition.
Columbia? He knew about Columbia.
How?
And Booker and... me. This Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
So I guess that would explain how the Patriot got here. And I guess Comstock. I don't know. There's a lot going on in this game.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... The Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
That's gonna be tricky later on. We're gonna get ourselves in trouble with that. Oh, it's a cappuccino machine. Plasmid require Old Man Winter. We definitely do not have that yet.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Problem.
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it.
Is this door opening or what's going on here?
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
he's right there.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
It's 1216.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion.
Alright, tell her she's gonna get us in trouble.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube.
Let me buy some stuff out of it first.
Got it. Now I need to find Omen.
Oh, it still works. Cool.
Turn the CO2 scrubber.
Free enterprise.
Hurry up and come out.
Cleaned the bathroom. Did you even notice? You could eat an egg off that bathroom floor.
Wait, I thought they said that the Big Daddy could help me.
Fashionable? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to
Touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Can actually use the vent, huh?
What was that? I know what?
Performing a melee attack on an alert enemy while I stun him. Okay. Oh god.
It only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Welcome to the circus of
Now we know.
Hey, I've got a family to feed.
Well, hopefully I didn't alert any others. I think I did. We gotta go. Oh god, the Big Daddy's coming.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
I'm kind of nervous. Every time I have to play stealth games, I get fucking anxiety. Oh, I'm not good. So far, so good though.
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
I mean, I wouldn't have made it very far if you didn't have those lockpicks, so...
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a score on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
Not to mention this, pretty cool.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Oh, what the fuck? Are they all coming or just two of them?
Terrible thing. That the fella did this, ain't
I think we're okay.
Don't skimp on the cocktails. You hear me, Phil? Don't skimp.
Don't expect coddling from me. Are you some fickle child who won't relinquish your ugliest doll simply because it's yours?
Huh?
Who's there?
What do you mean, who's there?
Return to the fray. Only the weak fear.
I didn't say you could go. Oh, Jesus! Who did this?
I didn't realize I needed permission, motherfucker. Independent woman, I'll do what I want.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding